I had entered the building countless times during the past 12 years, so there was a welcome sense of familiarity, but it did nothing to settle the knot in my stomach. On this occasion, I wasn't there in a professional capacity or calling to visit someone. In the Leicester General Hospital, all activity branches off the spine of its central corridor, which is 170 meters long. When the building opened in 1902, it was claimed to be the longest such corridor in England. I'm not sure about the truth of that claim, but I do know that when you enter at one end, it's usually impossible to see to the other. Equipment, patients on trolleys, and a bustling array of staff and visitors always obscure the horizon. People hurried past me without eye contact. That was normal. Staff were busy and probably had somewhere they were meant to be half an hour ago. This wasn't a stroll in the park, where there is time to stop for chat about the weather. This was the NHS in full flow. A flow that I had been part of every day for the past 17 years. But this time, I was part of a different current. For the first time, the corridor felt long, and, in the silence, I reached for the hand of Heather, my wife. There are always people lost in hospitals. They can be seen hovering near one of those maps which tells you where you are, but not where you need to be, or observed rustling through the bundles of paper which accompany every appointment letter. That day I knew exactly where I was going. I could navigate my way without assistance. The signs above departments were in a language I understood. Even faces in the busy corridor were identifiable. And yet, the landscape felt new. I was about to understand that being lost doesn't always involve maps or directions. Eventually, even 170 meters ends, and I arrived at my destination. To be honest, if I hadn't known where I was going, it would have been easily missed. Earlier, Heather and I had walked past the diabetes center, with its white polished entrance and painted green leaves that looked like they were growing from the floor up the side of the doors to the roof. We had peered through one of the large glass doors at the entrance. It was inviting, accessible and warm. We don't as healthcare professionals always recognize the importance of surroundings. Indeed, when you're used to the front line and dealing with emergencies, they can often seem rather superfluous considerations. But that afternoon, I discovered that when you are feeling vulnerable, uncertain, and anxious, they make the world of difference. Our destination was marked by a small, unremarkable sign 3/4 of the way up the wall that simply said, Neurology Outpatients. It's amazing the details that we notice, even in moments of mental turmoil. There was a standard outer navy door, which had seen better days. It was dented in several places, with a Keep Clear Fire Exit sticker on it and 2 exclamation marks. This led immediately into a closet-sized space measuring 6 feet by 4 feet, where we encountered yet another door, unmarked and painted grey.